I was kind of hoping I could find an easier way to get to the roof on the casita, but I'm gonna have to go up onto the roof. I thought I was gonna be able to patch a little thing by just leaning the ladder across the bamboo, but that is not going to work. The trouble is I get to the last rung and then I'm usually afraid to step over onto the actual roof. And then once I get on the roof, then sometimes I get afraid to step back down off the ladder. So I'm just gonna see if I have the courage to do it or if I'm gonna call someone to do it for me. Common sense prevailed. Yay! I'm going to just at least have someone come spot me. I can go up there if I have someone at the bottom of the ladder who can, you know, just spot me in case I do fall, or at least to just give me encouragement that I can go up the ladder. But also I watch a lot of medical shows, and all the scenes of people going into the hospital with broken backs, broken legs, broken necks because they were up on a ladder by themselves flashed through my mind. Today is a busy day at the house. I have someone doing some roof work and cutting back some branches. I have to make sure he's not cutting back too much because all those branches were getting up on the roof, and that's not good. And then he's gonna come back and do some aluminum tape on the roof. One of the funny things about how you get a bill for water or electricity, they stick it in the gate. Now with all the rain we get, I don't see how that's gonna stay in one piece. But anyway, I usually get an email bill for my Edon water, and I just go to the municipality and pay it, though I think there is an app that you can use also. I haven't had much luck with the apps, but I should figure that out because, you know, if I'm going to be gone for a month, maybe it'd be nice just to be able to figure out to pay it online or through an app. All right, I moved on to a safer project. This is actually something that I'm going to rethink or redo or eliminate. This was my rainwater catchment system, and the idea was that it was going to come down there and some of the water would bypass into that tube in the middle and fill up these 4 garbage bins basically, and then any excess would just drain out. But there's a little glitch in the system. The water, I think, just does not have enough force to really go across. It probably needed to be angled down more. And I think I really only need one bucket or 1 bin of water. I'm not actually going to be using this in the dry season for the garden, I don't think. I mean, there was, the first year I was here, it was a little hard to water because the pressure was really low, but everything is pretty well established. And I mean, even if I didn't have water for a day, I mean, I think things would be fine. Anyway, the project today is just to fix up this little area, remove those tiles, move that glass a little bit, and plant some of the dumb cane, the Dieffenbachia, that I have been putting in little pots. There was bamboo all along here, but when the construction was happening, it just got trampled on and died. And so now I'm gonna just clean this up a little bit. I still have some materials that I might use when I get to put the bathroom and jacuzzi in outside. But when I was moving the foam, the Coventec foam, there is something living in the space under the house, because I saw a piece of bread and I was like, that's weird. I don't remember like dropping a piece of bread in there. And then I look a little closer and there's like a blue canvas bag and like all these leaves packed in together. So something is living under there and I don't want to disturb it and find out what it is. So I have left its little home intact, and I'll just deal with that another day or not at all. It is welcome to live here, whatever it is. Hopefully it's something cute and not deadly. Here's some behind the scenes activity, a project that I'm doing. I'll show you what I'm working on. So I'm upstairs. I can't tilt down because everything is a mess down on the horizon line, but that's my bed over on the left, my little desk area and laptop, and then the closet. So this is where I have been crouching under pieces of foam to do voiceover for my other YouTube channel. And I would just crouch down, or I'd sit on that box and cover myself with a piece of foam that's actually supposed to go on a mattress. So I bought foam. This is the foam that I bought a couple months ago probably. And I'm going to put it against the wall. I might actually keep these cardboard boxes stacked up against that wall and just cover them with other upholstery material that I have. And then I haven't quite figured out what I'm gonna do for like this, you know, space right here that I can enter, but it might be some kind of drapery thing that I could hang possibly from this metal rafter. Came together kind of quick. There's my laptop. That's where I sit. And then this piece of foam actually will curve over and it kind of meets that top piece of foam. But it's hot as hell in there. I do have a fan for my laptop that I plug in between takes. Because iMovie, the fan just comes on like every, I don't know, every 60 seconds or so. You coming to the beach with us, Taff? Yeah. I celebrated a milestone birthday mid-July. I usually don't like to do a big deal for a birthday, so a nice day at the beach with some friends was perfect. Even though it rained, poured actually, we did have some clear skies, and we were even able to go for a swim in the water, which was wonderfully warm. This is Nico's Beach in Playa Farallon, Rio Hato area. It's right next to the Decameron Resort. There are a few restaurants along this stretch, and I've always found the food to be good, the environment to be really relaxing, great for beach walks, and the water seems to be calm and doesn't have a lot of rip currents. So I am 60 years young. I've never really looked forward to turning a decade before as I have for becoming 60. My 50s were good, but I think my 60s, from 60 to 70, is going to be amazing. I just feel like I'm in such a great place in my life. Getting to a great place in my life took a lot of work. My other channel, You Can Heal Your Heartbreak, is dedicated to people who are going through unwanted breakups and divorce. If that's you, check out the other channel. I want to thank Suzanne, Elaine, Connie, Linda, Daryl, Kelly, and Renee for making my birthday really special. Now, let's go look at a house for sale. I actually was able to go inside. I've always loved looking at real estate, and it's just fascinating to me. So this house is, I think, a couple streets away from the main road. It's 3 bedrooms. There's a bathroom in each bedroom, then there's a hall bathroom, and then there's a maid's quarters that has a bathroom. So there's a lot of bathrooms. It's got brand new appliances. I think this house would actually be good for someone who needed like a live-in caregiver, because that person could stay in the maid's quarters area, which is separate from the 3 bedrooms on the other side of the house. This is the area where maybe that live-in caregiver could stay. And I am noticing that there are more options coming up for home health aides and live-in help. And it's easily under $1,000 a month to have someone live in. So this house was built around 2019, and the seller is out of the country. He started asking like just under $400,000. Right now the sale price is $350,000. That's the asking price. This front bedroom also actually could be renovated to be like a rental property. So let's say you didn't use it as a live-in caretaker for someone older. It actually has plenty of room to be divided up to have like a rental unit toward the front of the property using that bedroom. Nice big master bedroom. Definitely want to plant some kind of bamboo or fast-growing greenery at the back perimeter of the property because the red house is very visible. But that's easy enough to have a nice green wall growing. The nice thing about this house is that it doesn't need any renovation. And that's kind of unusual, at least for the houses that I've seen. Most of them need some type of renovation. But this one is quite nicely finished, probably to like Western standards. This front window and where that green planter box is, that's where you could bump out that wall and expand that bedroom into a rental unit. And guess what? The house is legal. It has a certificate of occupancy. It has electricity hooked up. This is the street that it's on. And it just, connects to another paved road. I think it's just one street down from the main street. So if you've lived in Panama for at least a year and are interested in looking at property to buy, let me know. I can, connect you with my contact about the house. Anyway, next week I'm going to have a video on hiking in Gaital. It was a beautiful hike, lots of greenery and flowers. So I'll see you next time. I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and enjoy your week.